Hello everybody, Spirit Gaming here, and today I'm gonna make a video about deep talents, and deep talents specifically for the Blade Master class. I did a preview on deep talents for Soul Dancer a few days ago. You can check that video out too. I didn't really know much back then, but I just they just came out. I mean, I wasn't even level 80 when I made that video. I was just looking at photos from all the skills, I mean deep talents, but right now I have a better understanding of what deep talents actually are, and I decided to make a video about it. So how to access, and first of all I'm gonna talk about how to access them and how to get more points from them. So to access them, you're gonna want to go to skills, talents, and deep talents. This screen unlocks when you hit level 80, and this is what you're gonna see when you press on deep talents. So as you can see, there are still some locked deep talents for me, and that's gonna be happening until we hit level 105. We're gonna have locked deep talents. But at the beginning you actually get 6 deep talent points, which we can use to add some stats to your Blade Master or any class for that matter. How you get more than 6 of these? Well, you have to be level 80 at first, and after that you are gonna be completing bronze 5 for well, you have 2 different emblems. So you have the PvP emblem and the PvE emblem. With these PvE and PvP emblems, you can actually buy different deep talents refinement gears. So right here, as you can see, I already have healing peak number 4 from the PvE talent, from the PvE refinement how do I call it, I don't know. From this one right here, I have the healing peak number 4. So this one gives me +2 talent point, plus 1 talent point at first, but if you get all 4 of these, so if you get every single healing peak, you actually get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2, you get a maximum of 6, and after that you have these ones which cost 600 each. This one of these gives you +2 points, and if you have both of them it gives you 2 more. So from these guys up here you get 6, and from these guys down here you get 6 as well. There are different stats. You can buy whichever one you want and what you're gonna use. I bought the cooldown reduction one because I'm actually planning to switching to Soul Dancer in a few days. I want to make a bunch of videos about Soul Dancers as well, but it's basically personal preference and what you need at the moment. You will get all of these at some point as well. Right here, these are the PvE emblems. I should talk about actually how you get all of these emblems. So for the PvE emblems, you get them from killing the level 80 and level 85 world bosses, Onimaru and Osho's Blade Snake snake form, or completing bronze hard, which I actually made a video about it as well. Right here, it is possible to beat it as free to play. The higher the difficulty, the more points you get. So beating it at bronze difficulty 5, you actually get a bit more points. Also, you get it from completing bright on nightmare mode, but as you can see, we are still not level 85 and we cannot see how much we get, but we will be able to in the future. About the PvP emblems or points, You get them from Day of Liberty, Snow Moon, and Core Server battles. You don't get them from contests actually, but we don't really have an option for that. So let's see right here. I wanted to test this out. So I have 7 talent points because this one right here gives me 1 talent point. That means we started with 6 and I got 1 more. And I just want to see that if I buy, I have 600 of these. If I buy another one, but for the for the PvP side, I want to see if I can actually get more talent points. So toughness, this one gives more HP, quite a bit of more HP, but I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. So Smite gives you more damage against players only, and Toughness gives you reduced damage from taken from players only. So this is strictly PvP stats, except the physical attack, magical attack, and HP. Let's buy it right here and put it on, and let's see if I will get. I think I need to get 9 talent points if that works, but if it doesn't, I'm just gonna have 8, I think. Yep, I get 8. So how this works is, it's not the combined talent points. It's just so if I have like 10 talent points on the PvP and have just 5 on the PvE, of those 10 transfer to the PvE tree. So if you want to just focus, and I don't recommend this, to just focus one tree and play PvP only or get just PvE points, you can actually get the maximum amount for talent points as well. But as you saw, it does each piece gives you some stats and increases for rating around 400, I think 400, and whether or not I have this one equipped right here or this one, I still have the same amount of talent points. So that's that for the talent points in general. Let's start with the talent points on the Blade Master. So I've kind of divided them in 3 trees, which there are but 3 different stances or 3 different builds. So the first one is the Mytho form build. It does give AP efficiency increased, and this is the only one that works for all of the builds. But as you can see, if you go with Weapon Fury, you just need to go with the Mytho form. So the first tree is the Mytho form tree. The second one is the tank tree. You get a lot of stats for defenses and resistances and things like that. You get HP recovery, dodge rate, and things like that. And from the on the third tree, it's the Odachi form, which is the big blade form that you turn into when using your let's see, which ability was it, the Red Lotus ability or the Blizzard ability or the Stunner ability right here. So first of all, I'm gonna start with the first tree. This one I recommend going for Find Weakness when you're going against like players that are gonna run away a lot, or if you're gonna go in contests and things like that, you're gonna want to go with this one right here. But let's say you're fighting bosses solo, bronze, and Dragon Slayer, you're gonna want to go with Weapon Fury and upgrade it to the max level. Basically what this does is, with each auto attack, when you hit auto attack, the skill Blossom Dance decreases its cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Right now my cooldown is 10 seconds on this ability, and with the talent Blossom Slash, you actually can stack it up to 5 times, and then use your actual Infernal Beauty ability to actually do a lot of damage and decrease the enemy's armor by a lot. This is a very nice build for if you're using only the Mytho form, which I generally like more because you're way faster in that form and your attack way faster too. Also, you can use the Berserk, not the Berserk, but Void ability, which helps you with not getting stunned, frozen, or things like that. You basically can't get CC'd when you're in that form, and that's why you want also cooldown reduction on Blade Masters as well, just because of that ability. Then after that, when we go down more, Cherry Blossom explosions have a chance to not remove Cherry Blossom. So as I said, you can stack Cherry Blossom 5 times maximum with the talent I showed you on people, up to 5 people I think. And if you have this talent right here, which unlocks at level 90, and you pop that ability, the Blossom Dance, Explode Blossom Dance, there's gonna be a chance, which I'm hoping at level 90 we can have a 100% chance to not remove Cherry Blossom. Basically what's gonna happen is your enemies will permanently have 5 stacks of Cherry Blossom on them, which makes your damage way better. For the AP efficiency, I would suggest going with this one, as I said, for let's say PvP or for fighting people that are just gonna run around. But until we get 90, I will suggest to go with AP whenever you're gonna get 10 talent points. After this flower story deep talent, you're gonna have 2 more unlocked. One unlocks at level 100 and the other one at 105. The one at level 100 is very good. Infernal Beauty throws a beam that moves in a straight line, reducing target's physical defense and reduces its movement speed by 30%. So basically, the Infernal Beauty, it's right here. Infernal Beauty will throw like a line with that's gonna do. That's gonna have the effect of negating or decreasing physical defense and slowing your enemies, which is perfect for Blade Master because there are a lot of gunslingers that just want to run around. Same goes for Soul Dancers, and you would just catch up to them really fast. So this is gonna be one of the best abilities for PvP, but not that great for PvE. Then we got Sakura Rain, which unlocks at level 105. Cherry Blossom effect can stack 3 times. Each level of Cherry Blossom on the target increases Cherry Blossom explosion damage but reduces base effect. So the base effect is that you're gonna negate, let's see right here, you're gonna negate, I think it was the armor and the defenses of your enemies. And well, what this does is, yeah, it's gonna decrease the amount of defense decrease by 10% each level, but the damage you do with Cherry Blossom Explosion will be increased by 20%. I'm guessing this is gonna be really nice for the DPS Blade Dancers, Blade Masters, and for PvE as well. It's just gonna be a really nice deep talent. Then we have Airborne Combo. This one you can unlock just by you unlock it at level 80, but you must have 5 points into Find Weakness first, and then you can use this deep talent. I don't really recommend it. It's not really the best talent. All damage increase in Mytho form. This is the only reason why you would want Airborne Combo to get it maxed out, just because of this one right here. Increase all damage increased in metal form by 1%. You're gonna get a maximum of 5% increase when you max it out with 5 points. And then if you max out this one, you're gonna get quick slash, weight counter, damage increased, and reduces target movement speed by 50% for 2 seconds. Increases damage by 20%. Weight counter is weight counter right here. Weight, gain increased dodge, armor door. Okay. For 20 seconds, counter attack whenever an attack from an enemy within area of effect is dodged. 40 seconds cooldown. Okay, so each time this ability attacks, it's gonna get increased damage, and also so your enemies. So that means that if you have Void on 24/7, you are basically sewing your enemies by 50% each time they attack you. Then we go to the tank tree, which is the the tank build tree. The first one right here, the first talent is gonna increase your physical defense by a flat amount. This is good even for DPS users because it's not a percentage increase but only a flat boost, so you don't need much defense to increase a lot of it. Then survivalist HP boost, also again not a percentage boost but it's just a flat amount of HP. And after that, this tree is going to different sides. At level 90 you can unlock Incitement of the Hunt. When a target is killed, increase movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds, and also cooldown for all skills is reduced. So at rank 3 I'm guessing it's gonna be around 60%, and a bunch of, and I think 30%, yeah, 30% for the cooldown reduction and 60% for the speed. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. I still don't know, as I said, I haven't hit level 90. This is gonna be a good ability for let's say clearing mobs fast, or PvP, like Contest and Day of Liberty, because there's a lot of killing right there and you're gonna get your stats, your cooldowns reduced by a lot. After that, at level 100 you're gonna get Sturdy, reduces damage taken. As I said, this is the tank tree, and at max level it's gonna be by 5%, so reducing damage by 5% is really nice. And at level 105, when HP gets below 30%, damage dealt is increased for 10 seconds, triggers once every 1 minute. So this ability right here, it is gonna be really good, but when you get below 30% HP, I don't know, I still don't know the meta about deep talents, but we will see when we get to that point at level 105. At level 90 you also unlock Runic Affinity. To get this talent you don't need to have points in any other talents, you just need to be level 90. And Recover Rune and other buff rune trigger effects increased by 10%, I'm guessing it's gonna go up to 30%. Then at level 100 you're gonna get Shuffle, Soul Resistance increased by 2%, and at max level it's gonna be, I'm guessing, either 8 or 10%. This ability is basically useless because you're gonna want to have Void up whenever you can, but this ability is gonna be better. So the only reason you would want to upgrade Shuffle is to get to this ability right here, which states Recover Endurance whenever an attack is dodged by 0.5 seconds interval. So restore endurance each time you dodge every 0.5 seconds. So yeah, this is the tank tree. You have some cool tank stats right here, and then my personal not favorite, like I don't really think this is gonna be a good talent tree, but we will see later on. As I said, I still don't know much. So Adachi Charge, attack damage increased by 1% at level 1, and at max it's gonna be by 5%. That is basically this one right here. So maybe some of you don't know, but you can actually charge up the attack when you are in the Odachi form and do a bunch more damage and have a higher percentage chance to inflict, let's say, blizzard or fire or delay on your enemy, depending on what your skill is. And after you unlock that, you can unlock Unstoppable, roundhouse kill damage increased by 5%. That is this ability, I think, is it right here or no, this one right here. So this is the first ability. It does a lot of damage anyways, but with this talent it's gonna increase it even more. Then we have Fire Essence, physical attack increased by a flat amount. This is a pretty nice ability, and like some of the other talents, you would want to get this ability just for this one right here, Fire Essence. Then we got Blazing Sword, Odachi Fire Enhancement, Burn Effect can stack 3 times, and this basically means that you can inflict fire to your enemies 3 times and it's gonna stay there and do a lot more damage than having it only once. The Mountain, hidden move, landslide, physical attack reduction effect increased by 8%. That is the ability right here, and it is okay, but I feel like it's more on the tankier side. I don't know how it's gonna play out later on. Odachi normal attack reduces target physical damage for 10 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. I'm guessing it's gonna go up to 6% each time, so it's gonna be 18% decreased at maximum stacks. Then we have Powerful Counter. When Mist Posture is used, blocking increases second maneuver, Moonshatter, and hidden move landslide damage by 0.2 seconds interval, stacks up to 10 times. Each level increases damage by 3%. Basically increasing these abilities right here, the Moonslide damage. And after that we have Devil Might, physical attack greatly increasing Odachi form. You're basically gonna do more damage in that form only. That's about it for the deep talents, guys. You will have some combos with the talents as well, and I feel like AP and cooldown reduction are gonna keep on getting better and better on this class as a Blade Master. Also, HP and tankiness is really nice on here too. Yeah, guys, that's about it. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a wonderful day. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and bye bye.